In Luke 15:20, the prodigal son who went out to town and went to chase prostitutes. One day he decided that I want to come back home. I'm tired of this life, because sometimes when you smoke shishaks, you should just tell yourself that I've done enough. Let me just change. Enough for a lifetime. At a point, you should tell yourself that I've done enough. So the guy said, look, I've slept with enough prostitutes. It's okay. I'm going back home. But when he was yet a great way off, his father, who is also your father, who is also my father, saw him and had compassion and ran and fell on his neck. This is the father. And this is his reaction to a sinful, notorious, some way, prostitute, sleeping, money wasting son. Look at the father's response to a very, some way, a very rebellious, recalcitrant, vagabond, corrupt son. Look at the father's reaction to a boy who has slept with all types and all sorts of prostitutes. His father ran to him and fell on his neck and kissed him. That's the father's reaction to a sinful son. And the son said unto him, Father, I have sinned, though. In case we are not aware, Father, I have sinned, though. I really have sinned against heaven and in thy sight. Daddy, the way you are hugging me and all around me, I'm a sinner. Remember who I am, oh Daddy. Or have you forgotten? I have sinned, though. I've wasted your money. I don't think that I'm not even worthy to be called your son anymore. Because it's that bad. When a son is now putting in a request that I don't want to be a son anymore, let me be a servant, it must be very bad. But the father said unto him, bring forth the best robe. How is God now giving the best to the sinner? How is God looking at a sinner and giving her the best job? How is God looking at somebody? All of us can point at this girl, she's a slayer, and God is giving her the best marriage. How does God reward a sinner with the best? She has removed all the babies that can be removed. And when she married from the honeymoon, she has twins. How is God rewarding the sinner with the best? Sometimes you can't understand. This guy is some way bad, but he's driving the best car. Look at the car the guy is driving. What father is this? That's why prophet tells us that make sure your disposition to a person is equal to how the father relates. Otherwise, you make a mistake. Because if the father is open-hearted to a person and you have chosen to judge, you are not relating in the way the father chooses to relate. You are some way. Look at the father's response to a great sinner who is putting a request himself that I've done too many wild things. I don't want to be a son again. And the father is giving the best cars, best children, best marriage. How does God reward? Because he forgave and wiped the record. He forgave and wiped the record.